Hello, 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 hello. You will see some different people here today. So we've got Miss Becca. No, we haven't.
Yeah,
Becca.
yeah.
Did it right. Whoop, whoop. Did Becca? Liam is over there. Liv can't make it tonight because she's not well. But we've got the lovely Katie, Blue, and then we've got Octopus. So we'll go round robin, starting with Pink Lady. What are you reading today?
Well, before I start reading, I need to do some editing. But then I'm going to be starting Ecstasia by Claire Legrand, and I'm so excited because it's one of my most anticipated books of the year.
You'll have to let me know how it goes because I was debating whether to get that, but I think it's one that I'm a bit like, I don't know if I like it or not. So let me know how you are.
Yeah,
I'm the same with that one. I'm not.
I'll keep you updated.
Yeah. Voice notes. All the voice notes. Liam, you've got it in your name.
Hi, I'm reading 11/22/63.
Absolute beast of a book. Why are you doing that to yourself?
700 and something. Not too bad.
Octopus.
Right.
I'm reading.
Oh,
I am on 72%. I'm going to read this. And
how's it feeling so far?
Ribbed.
Oh, that's what she said. No.
And it begins.
1 minute and 50 seconds in.
Thermostat in Danny's room.
I think it's like going to be a 3-star. It's what I needed after a slump.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, all of the books I have on my TBR, do I want to read any of them?
Probably not.
I was going to say you just put a March TBR up and you're like, I'm reading Blue Alien Smut.
To be fair, I was reading this before I put my TBR up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll forgive you. And Katie, my darling, what are you reading?
Well, I am reading City of Ashes, and I've already read 80 pages today, so I'm like flying through it.
Yes.
I read
Yeah.
8 pages before work this morning, so I don't want to put it down. So I could
It's so
actually
good, isn't it?
maybe finish it today because I'm reading it really quick. So
Yeah.
I'm on page 150.
Well,
gonna have
I'm
to finish
reading.
by the 5th.
Oh, I'm reading. I'm not reading this because I finished it before the end of February because it was part of the Royal Readathon. I'm not reading this at all. I'm reading Priory of the Orange Tree, because it's a buddy read that I started today.
How is it every time I'm on sprints with you, the topic of buddy reads not going through comes up? Every single time, there's something about a missed buddy read.
I'm a serial buddy read breaker.
You're nothing if not
Every
consistent.
single thing.
Exactly. I'm
Every single book you and me have buddy read, you've managed to stick to it. Whenever it's anybody else, you don't stick to it. So that's special.
No comment, Your Honour.
You've got to read Plain Bad Heroines this month as well, Lisa.
True.
Oh, fuck a duck. When are we starting that?
March.
No, what day of March?
Just all of March.
All right, that's okay then. That's okay. That's okay. I've got it on my TBR. No, you can't see it. I've got it there somewhere.
I didn't
See?
put it on my
There.
TBR. I forgot that we were doing that. And it's like a 700-page book. So
Well,
Yeah.
you're a pleb.
I am a pleb.
I forgot that we had comments here, so let's get. We're just chatting.
Just before we went live, I could only see comments in the private chat, and I didn't realise that I hadn't clicked on the public chat. So I was like, "There's only one comment," and then I clicked on comments. So I was like, "Oh, that explains
I've
why."
done that before. And I'm like, why is it on private chat?
Why is it on private by default?
Hi everyone, I'm reading Only Good The Only Good Indians Speak Properly. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Gonna read. I actually that was graphic
read.
novel. Pretend I have no books that I've started all day. Plausible deniability, plausible reader. Yeah. Evening, lovely people. Hope you're good. I'm not sure what to read. What are your options?
Oh no, she's already said further
Oh,
below.
shit.
Time.
I hope
Hey,
it's
you.
what I hope it is.
I hope you hope it's what I hope it is. I hope it is.
Mm.
Hello.
I saw her TBR list and I hope it's what I hope it is.
Hey everyone. Hello. Just having dinner, then we'll be reading or writing. Ooh. Oh, I think you should read and then write after. I haven't decided what I'm going to read first. Either a reread of Fable or a reread of River of Royal Blood. Fable.
Yeah.
Fable. Fable is amazing. I don't care what anyone says. Their opinion is
Is
wrong.
that Adrian Young?
Adrian Young, yeah.
Oh, I have that on
You
my
look- Right, okay. This is good. I'm glad you said that because I have both the first and second book. I have the second book on NetGalley eArc and I haven't read either of them.
It came out last year.
I'm aware of this. I have the Fairy Loot one.
If you don't like, I'm hoping that you do like the series, but if you don't like Fable or Namesake, I'm happy to purchase Namesake off it because I missed out on the Fairy Loot of Namesake because it sold out on like ridiculously fast before I even got my freaking email.
Because
so.
people like me who hadn't even read the first one yet.
Like, boop. But the thing is, I'm doing that with the Six Crimson Cranes one, to be fair,
True.
because matching sets are required.
I think
obviously.
I will like them.
I can't believe how many orders we're going to do at Fairy Loot this month. My subscription box size. And I'm not thinking of my bank.
Yeah, same.
Just don't. Yeah.
just don't. I don't have a bank account. I'll be starting with my audiobook, All's Well by Mona Howard, whilst I set up my March bullet journal. No, I've not even done my February one. Not even finished my January one.
I'm like a year behind on my bullet journal.
That's what Liv said the other day.
Literally, I started it in, I think, March of last year. I had to backdate it for January and February. I did March, I think. And since then, I've just been like, I've got the stats, like, written down somewhere. But I'm just like, when I'm in the mood, I'll backdate it. It's like, you've got to put out all the months. You've got to put the pages on those days.
No.
That is literally
It's so
Liv
much
as well.
work. And the more longer I leave it, the harder it is.
I've
Do
printed
what
out
I
all
do,
the-
though. That's the thing.
I've printed
I've
out
got
all
a
the
really
stuff
nice
for the
journal.
Magical Readathon as well. And I've got a Magical Readathon journal. But have I put shit in it? No.
I've got to update my Magical Readathon one, but I did it for the novice path. I've just got to update it for my characters and the new stuff. So I'm not that far behind on the Magical Readathon one.
I drew a character. I've got the names for my characters and I've got spaces in my journal for the characters that I drew. But they're not there yet.
I don't even know what I did with my Magical Readathon stuff. I mean, are we surprised though?
No. Absolutely, Frankie.
I can't even remember what character I chose.
I've got one called Manith Brightwater and one called Delith Fernbrook. I don't know why I gave them surnames. But one's an elf and one's a something. An Eltarian. Eltarian. The Scottish one's an Eltarian. Shape-shifting werewolf. Why not?
Fair enough.
I don't read fantasy at all. Currently watching the latest of my favourite show, NCIS, from yesterday while I work on a bio for an anthology I'm part of for uni. Ooh. I'm not sure what I'll read. What are your options? Have you said it down below? Because I'm behind on comments. Hi to Fran. Becca, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't like Liviel.
Yeah, it was Clariel. She DNF. We was buddy reading it, and she DNF.
I heard
Clariel.
that's the Fran you were buddy reading it with.
Clariel has actually
What
been
other
my
Frans
favourite
are there?
one. Yeah, there's no other friends.
I don't
I don't think there is any other friends.
If there is,
But yeah,
in my head there is.
I ended up 5-star in it, and it's the first one in the series to get 5-star for me. They've all been 4-star until that one. I loved it.
Also Tony, Hosab.
I
I need to get on that.
Start Akatar.
Yeah, she did say in the group chat she was going to start ACOTAR,
You
but
did say that.
same author, so it's fine.
That's okay.
She's continuing a series instead of starting a new one.
That's
That
fine.
is correct. That is fair. That is fair.
Mhm.
I have both Crescent Cities. I've not read either of them yet.
Same.
Me neither.
Same.
Shame.
Mhm.
Shame.
I have it on my
Tempting to read both of them. It's just they're both chunky boys. And it's like I need
Shame.
I'm just
time, the
four
motivation, all that
Avatar
jazz.
series in a row. That's no excuse. No excuse. They're not small books either. And I'm the slowest reader in history. So no excuse.
She's calling
True.
herself out there.
She's not wrong though.
Being self-aware is good.
Love it.
Crescent
Good
City's on my
evening.
TBR for this month actually.
What TBR are you not going to finish?
Exactly that one.
It's me, Miss Completionist, that I finished TBR. But Daddy's like, this is what I want to read. These are all the
I'm
books I'm
not gonna-
actually not going to read.
Yeah.
I'm going to read Smut instead. I've been watching Buffy all day. Spike. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
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 Spike. Yeah, Spike.
I was going to say something rude, but I thought it's still too early to leave it.
It's never too... No.
It's never too early.
I'm reading Golden Fall. Ooh, I'm reading that this month too. I can't believe Becca's got
Hob, right?
those. It is Hob.
Yeah,
It is.
I
It
have
is.
Assassin's Apprentice waiting to be read.
Oh, I have
Don't-
that as well, waiting to be read that I've not read.
Surprise! I'll be reading The Burning God or Sabriel. Sabriel.
I have Sabriel, which Fran kindly gifted me. Thank you.
Gabriel.
The Burning God is a third. Is it third? In or second?
War?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
Poppy
third.
War, isn't it?
Sabriel.
Okay, maybe like finish a series and then start a new one.
No, Sabriel. I'm going to read The Box in the Woods. Oh, is that the part of the trilogy, the
Truly-
series,
Truly Devious?
Truly Devious series?
Yeah.
I think it's the first one in the sequel series, isn't it?
Yeah, I've
I'm
heard that.
sure that's
I hope you like it. I've heard people don't.
I've heard
Like-
mixed.
Yeah, as far as most people, like I said, it's a trilogy.
I don't know.
End of. Another Devil Baby Night. Just put earphones. I'm joking. Do not advocate ignoring your baby, but you need to read. Reading the Animals. I'm not sure what I'll read. I'm rereading that one by Christine.
That's one of the Aragon books, isn't it?
Is that how how do you say that?
I don't
Brissinger?
know.
Brassinger.
Brassinger. That might make more sense.
By Christine for Paulina for a university assignment. I want to read something else too. I've never heard of that one. I'm reading Pony by R.J. Palaccio for middle grade March. Pony? I've not heard of that either. Okay, I'll read Fable. Boop boop. As I have to read the second one this month. You do need to read Fable. Fable is great.
I just remembered something probably quite important. So, a while ago, I used Jade's code for Scrib to get 2 months free, with like zero intention of continuing it past the point. The idea being, I'll just try it in that time. I just realised any day now that is going to run out. I need to cancel it like ASAP.
I'll put it in the first sprint. We will remind you when we come back from the first
I've
sprint.
got time. I'm pretty sure I've got time.
You need to shower, eat, make a coffee. Cancel your scripts.
I'm pretty good with time management, so it's fine.
Don't be scared, Claire. Malice will bring you pain, and you will enjoy said pain. You're welcome.
Just gonna hang my head.
Ignore the pink-haired lady. We don't.
I haven't completely I've soft DNF'd it. I'm giving it another go when I'm not so slumpy.
I will let you off, but if you don't like it, you're wrong. Just say. That's so Liam. Though that also sounds like something I'd do. I am now ahead of my Goodreads, so going to read Eye of the World. Good luck. I was going to read that this month, but for chunky bunks is enough. I'm not forgetful. I regularly forget I even have journals. Same. I have 4, for various different things. My financial planning journal from last year has not even been touched.
Finances, what are those?
I don't like counting how much money I spend on books per month. I'm like,
Meaning.
I accidentally on purpose just miss certain transactions out, and then I'm like, why does this not add up? You missed
Yeah.
all your you missed out on lots of transactions from Amazon's. Hello, oh hello. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, hello, Tracy. I managed to find the one notebook my magical reader stuff is in. Yay, but I haven't named my character or anything.
Same.
I don't feel as behind now. I just haven't stuck anything in. What she said. Hello to everybody. Setting up my March TBR, debating if I'm going to join in a readathon or not. I haven't decided yet because I don't know much about it. Oh, is it read-athon an actual thing? Or is that, am I missing
I
something?
think it's just readathon.
Yeah, I think so. Is she maybe talking about the magical readathon?
Yeah, because she says join a readathon.
Yeah.
Join, okay.
Although readathon is a fairly inventive name for a readathon, to be fair.
Mm.
I'm not doing any readathons this year and not been tempted. I can't
the
help
Marvel
myself.
one. Marvel.
That's the
There's-
only one I think I'm doing this year because I am rubbish at readathons because I read backwards, and that's what takes me so long.
I always say with the Raw Readathon, if you want to take part but you don't think you can, at the end of the month, see what books you've read throughout the month and if they fit any of the prompts, log them.
That's sort of what I'm doing with the one that Esme's doing, the Greek god theme one. Like,
yeah.
I'm not like consciously planning what I'm reading this month around it, but like, if I'm reading something, I'll look at the prompt and I'll be like, I can probably stretch this prompt to fit that.
So you're not putting 20 books on your TBR to fit multiple readathons, no?
No, that's
No, that's just me and you, Lisa.
Yeah.
But there is a Marvel one that starts in June. Announcement coming on the 1st of April. Keep your eyes peeled. We're premiering it. I'm so scared that no one's going to watch it. I'll be sat there at Becca's house waiting for people to like comment and I'm like, no fuckers watching this. But never mind. Great. Clariel, I'm tired.
I know what you mean.
Same. Me neither one.
I'm confused.
What's that about the journals? I'll legit.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
They are chunky boys. Or the Eye of the World. Yeah. Put your whip away too early for
Oh,
that.
this was because of Crescent City because Liam hadn't read them.
There we go. I'm known as Fran on Joe's channel. Yes. You're the Fran that was in her video that was in like the picture that they put. You met Gavin Priss. That makes her cookies. You make her cookies.
I literally
that makes the food.
Cookie Fran.
Yeah. When I found out that like she'd gone there, I literally sent Fran a WhatsApp saying, I don't know what I'm more jealous of, that you met them or that they met you.
Oh bless. I still need your cookies, Fran. They can be posted. I will read Agatha after Hosab. Don't lie.
I'll hold you to that, Tony.
Lisa shame. I have not finished Hosab yet, but I've started at 20. How can you flick to another book when you haven't finished Hosab? Shame.
Literally
myself, miss, I'm going to read like 5 books at once.
Usually I have multiple books on the go, but with Hosab, literally nothing else was being picked up until I'd finished Hosab. And then I was in a slump, so thanks, Hosab.
I'm reading White as the Waves. I'm guessing this is about whales.
I think so.
Or sea-related
I think it is
things.
about whales.
It took me a sec there to realise you were on about the animal and not the country.
It's okay, Liam. I believe you. It's okay. I'm slow too. Fran also needs to read Assassin's Apprentice, so you two could buddy read it potentially.
I was about to say that when I saw the comment. Actually. I was just waiting until you brought it up. But yeah, message me. We can start
Buddy
it.
read. Just got back from a week in Nashville. Good times. I would love to go to Nashville.
I would as well.
That is one place I would love to go to in America. And I also want to go to New Orleans around Mardi Gras time because that would just be absolutely amazing.
And
I
also
want to go to
Salem,
Canada more than America. But yeah.
What do you say, Katie?
Salem. You'd have to go to Salem.
It's a given, really, but
Yeah.
and I do want to also go to Canada because my friends moved over to Canada, and she said I can go visit her, so I'll probably just go at some point.
Toronto is like.
It's
Sorry.
expensive. It's
I
expensive.
was going to say it's the place in the world I want to visit the most.
Yeah, but it's expensive there.
I don't care. My uncle's been like several times, so I know like what to expect by speaking to him.
Just do a lot of saving.
Ha! He's saying, imagine that.
I love that. I can't say for shit either. It's okay. I will read Sabriel. Just got to read my page of Burning God first. I'll film a clip for a Project March. I am excited for Project March, Hattie.
Project
Very
March.
excited. You will see when you see it. Yeah, it's Briss Singer. There we go. She's her father's responsibility. I love that. I hope I love Box on the Woods, but it's part of the true. But it's part of the Julia season. Yeah. Go cancel script thing.
I will.
Becca.
Fuck's sake.
Do it now. While we're
I don't
talking.
even know when the cancel date is, but I better check.
I think
You might already be paying for it, Liam.
just
I
cancel
probably
it
would have
after a
got a
refund.
notification, but I'll check.
But do you check your bank? Because I do. I don't like seeing money going out.
Yeah.
Try not to check the bank.
Exactly. So it might already be out.
Um,
I paid for. I think I sent someone in America, a book. When I think it was Mel from Mel Reed, and they offered me like Prime for 30 days in America as well. And then I'd been paying for it for 5 months before I realised I hadn't cancelled it.
Oh, Lisa.
Oh
And
no.
I was like, can I just cancel this and get a refund? Because I didn't I haven't used the service. They're like, okay. So the refund. I was like,
yeah, guess when it renews.
Today?
Today.
No, day after tomorrow.
Oh, that's all right
That's
then.
okay then.
Yeah.
At least it was
You've
yesterday.
got time.
You're all right. I really hope I do. We'll let you know my thoughts. I'd say voice note me, but you can't voice note on Twitter, which is just shit. Anyway, I'm finally starting City of Ashes tonight. Yes, Rachel, we love it. It's the Roll of Reeds readathon. Oh, Roll of Reeds, I'm doing that. As well as Magical.
This is my mood read. I rolled mood read.
Oh,
Yes.
I rolled mythology. Everything. I was like, oh, I've done 3 rolls. That's amazing. I've got really good. And then I was like, oh, let's do another one. And then I was like, oh, I like this one. This prompt fits. And then the 5th one was like Greek mythology. I was like,
It honestly looked like I'd rigged it somehow because
Yeah.
the rolls worked in my favour so much. But I
My
didn't.
rolls were good as well.
yeah, they were. Everything was good to me. If I just kept it at 3 rolls and stopped and being an idiot, it'd have been fine. I was like, yeah, let's go for 5. Ruined my life. We will watch Lisa Don't Be Silly. Thank you.
Also, will unless I'm at work.
Don't lie. I'm joking. Too many readathons this month, like Katie, I read so slowly. It's okay, you don't have to partake in any readathons other than Marvelathon. I'm just saying. I will also watch. Thank you. I did Polathon. I did Polathon too. Is Malice
I
better
can't
than
remember
Shadow
what I
of God?
did. But right.
No. Oh. I thought you...
I can't remember what I did, but I only read one thing for Polathon, and it was literally like right at the end of the last day. I think I read a manga or something. I cannot remember what it was, but I took that, even if it was late.
Because made it fit all the prompts, just stretched it really, really
I'm going
fast.
to check what it was actually, because I've been trying to remember.
I have not read Shadow of the Gods yet, Emma, because I started reading John Gwynne before I realised that he'd published things before. I have pre-ordered the second book in the Shadow of the Gods series, and Rosie gives me the first, and me and Rosie are buddy reading it next month, I think, possibly. So if you want to join in on that, you can do. If you've got it, if you want to. Just message me.
Oh, yeah.
Liam talking to himself. You okay? I have only done Pullathon this year, but we'll do your Marvelathon. Thank you, Claire. Set you up on my laptop now. Yay! It's a retelling of Moby Dick from the whale's point of view. I hope you saw my unboxing of Moby Dick.
Okay.
I'm on a
It's
year's
the really
buy.
expensive
Yeah.
edition.
Was this like, yeah? Is that the one that you
$500 or something?
Is that the one you posted on your Instagram or did not Instagram, Twitter? Did you post it on Twitter as well? Because I think I saw it.
I think so.
But then again, that's not the first $500 book you've paid for, is it, Ryan? I swear to God, I bet your wife wants to just kill you with the amount you. I thought I spent a lot of books. What I want to know, Ryan, is
it's not a book. What is up with my throat tonight?
what I want to know, Ryan, is did you tell your wife before you bought the book or after?
It's not a book premise I would have thought of ever.
What did you say?
Me?
Yeah. The first
Just said like Moby Dick from the whale's point of view. I'm just like, that is not a book premise I ever would have thought of
No.
to exist. I mean, as long as if it's good.
But
I don't think I fancy it, but if it's good.
Have you seen the Brandon Sanderson video that's just dropped?
No, but I've not read any of his stuff, but bloody hell.
I can't believe he's written another 5 books during the COVID. Like,
what?
That's so
like,
exciting.
yeah, his videos like it's time to come clean, and it was just like, you know, COVID hit everyone hard, and I was traveling so much before COVID and blah blah blah, and then it was like, I've got something to tell you. I wrote a novel, and then I wrote another novel, and another, and it was like 5, and then he wrote them for his wife and one for his kid. And then his wife was like, people need to see this. But the only way you can get them is if you sign up to his Year of Sanderson subscription box. He's doing like a full year of subscription boxes, where you can either get the ebook or the audio or both or like all 3 formats. But it works out like he's doing 4 months of the 4 books because he's turning the middle grade into a graphic novel, he thinks, and then the rest of the 8 months is going to be like Brandy Sandy merch. But it's like for the physical book in the subscription thing, it's like £220 for like the full year, for the full year of Brandon Sanderson thing. So I was like all up for it, like to pre-order some stuff, but then he's like, it's a subscription service, like a year.
Yeah, no.
I was like,
I think I'll wait till I actually read one of his books first.
Yes.
I've only read the Mistborn Era 1 trilogy and the first book in the Skyward. So I don't actually know if like I necessarily love all of his stuff, because then like all of the rest of his Cosmere stuff is very different.
yeah.
And then Skyward I liked, but like I didn't love. So
I loved Elantris. Like,
I haven't read that.
That's what I want to
Sure, I know.
I have 3 physical acts I want to read, but 2 come out in July, but 1 is translated work from a German author for a social media and blog talk when out in March. It's a chonker. I'd start with that, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I just sent a text to my head of department that was made for my work bestie. I've styled out, but I don't want to die.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I now want to know what this says.
Yep.
New Orleans is crazy, but Nashville's really grown since I lived there. Salem is nice and quiet. I might bring on a black cat with me. If it makes you feel better. I got traumatized by having my blood taken today. Oh, it doesn't make me feel better. I hope you're okay.
I was meant to give blood a couple of weeks ago, but I wasn't allowed to do it because I hadn't eaten enough.
Well, it's not handy, you know, you could pass out.
Yeah,
I'd had
then you become a
breakfast.
problem for them.
It's like, yes, to clear your blood.
Yeah, Liv is naughty. I'm calling her out because she's not here. She lies. If they ask her the question, she says yeah.
Yeah.
Because she did that when we went to go get our piercings. She was like, she said to us, all 3 of us, like, have you eaten today? And me and Charlie were both like, yeah. And I could see she was about to say, yeah. And I was like, Liv, you haven't. I was like, me and Charlie aren't dealing with you if you pass that. So we called her out. So the woman was like, right, if you go down to Poundland and just get something sugary, have something to eat, and then come back up. And I was like, yes, you're going to eat before you have this piercing.
And this is so cute. Liam was such a cinnamon roll, not knowing who's been more jealous of when I met Gavin the others. I swear is my biggest fan.
Aw.
No, I can't be your biggest fan. You've got a million fans.
Oh, bless. I've made it just over my mum's. We had pancakes. I forgot it was pancake
Oh
day.
yeah, so did I.
Fuck.
What the hell?
Ryan,
What in the world did you spend that on, mate?
The book.
the book,
But,
the Moby Dick book.
oh.
All the things to spend that much on a book from the point of view of a bloody whale.
No, I think it's the actual.
No, it's the original.
Actually, it's not the one from the point of view. It's the actual Moby Dick book.
Even so.
That is
Christ.
a lot of
I
money.
would take your bank card off you for that, right?
Oh my goodness, I would. Oh.
1,300.
Think of all the books you could buy for that much money.
That's like
That's like part of your wish list, isn't it, Lisa?
it is. It is part of my wish list.
That's not
I
even
was
half
gonna-
of the wish
It's
list.
not. It's not even a third of my wish list. My wish list currently sits at 12 grand.
Doesn't
What?
I've literally got books that I've been on my wish list for years, and I've just added more and then just bought the new ones off my wish list rather than scrolling down and getting the ones that I wanted.
The ones that are like really far at the bottom, are they ones that you still actually want?
Yeah.
Because maybe you should double check.
Yeah. Some of them I moved to my Kindle wish list, so it's taken a bit.
My goodness.
Oh, let's get through these comments.
I haven't
what-
read anything on my Kindle for ages. I need to do that.
Yes, you do. What is this marvelathon you speak of? Well, I shall. On the 1st of June for a month, there's going to be a marvelathon, readathon. There's going to be 5 team captains. I will link the Twitter.
I'm
When
just
we-
away to send her a link to the Twitter.
There we go. And yeah, the team captains and prompts are going to be announced on the 1st of April. And that is
You'll
all
never
I-
be able to guess the team captains from the clues that you've given.
Never.
I put clues
Never.
on Twitter, and they're not obvious in any way, shape, or form. I love it how they're not finishing the TBI one was like, Danny. I was like, could be
And I
anybody.
was like, no, it's not.
Oh, I've answered this. 1st of June to the 30th of June. Yeah, oh my god, right. 1930s trade of Moby Dick with Rockwell Kent. That's a lot. I have 5 books. 5 books. And for his wife. Yes. Yeah. You've got 5 books. I'm lost. Rockwell Kent illustrations. Yeah, I talked before about it. Oh, at least you spoke to your wife before that. Your wife is good for letting you do that. There is a Kickstarter for it.
The 5 books thing is the
Yeah,
Brandon
for
Wilson.
Sandy, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Erin.
Erin.
That sounds very elitist. You know about the price of the Sandy thing? I am 546 pages at a cost. Aiming to finish it tonight, but we'll see. Hello, Erin. White as the Waves is from Canada. It was a reference in other books I've read, but finding an actual copy is pretty hard. Not expensive, just hard to find. I love Skyward. Everyone's saying hello. I've never been asked if I've eaten before getting a piercing. Didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, but you live in Dutchland, don't you?
Mhm.
Oh, the actual Moby Dick from 1850 is in Jesus.
The hell?
The original text is between 1800. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a lot of money. All right, that makes sense. Maybe it's a couple of months worth of me spending. You just
Yeah, I guess if you put it all together and you
Yeah.
got
if you only buy
Yeah.
one book every 6 months or something, that might be. June 1st is my birthday. Also, I'm not on Twitter. Oh no.
I sent you on Facebook.
Instagram.
All right. Okay. I have zero idea who the team captains are. Me neither.
I forgot.
No idea. No idea.
I know Becky is a team captain. She posted a photo ages ago with the Asian guy with the ring.
Asian guy with the
I'm
rings.
a team captain. It's not Team Shang-Chi.
Not even a character, just the Asian guy with the rings.
I'm not Shang-Chi. Like I love Shang-Chi, but I would not be that team captain. That's not my Marvel person. Just saying.
I just remembered I didn't upload my TBR, which I hated this morning. Whoopsie. Not really, Elite. You have to pay what is offered at books get much more expensive than that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about the £1,350 one.
Mhm.
I may take my Marvel for my Blizzard Falls within that bracket, 26th
Interesting.
June. All right. Yeah, you've done that. Right. We are going to go for 45 minutes. I'm going to share my screen. I think I'm going to go share my screen. Pomodoro tomato. And I will see you all in 45 minutes. Please put your books down.
That would have involved me lifting a book in that sprint.
Oh, Becca, how much did you edit?
I edited my entire wrap up. It's currently exporting. So, and
Nice.
Woohoo.
I made a biscuit tea in my Cusco cup because I'm clearly on Cusco today.
No
By the
drama,
way,
Lama.
That tomato timer, why is everybody suddenly using that?
Because it's
I
cute.
don't know. It's cute. It's a pomodoro tomato.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm just wondering, like, I saw Cassidy use it first, and all of a sudden everybody's using it.
I saw it on Mel Reed's channel. I was like, oh, I like it. Did you read, Liam?
Yeah, I had a shower first, and then I read a little bit. Also, my tea's cooking, so I'm not sure when that's going to be ready. Probably not too long, but yeah, I read a little bit.
Danny?
I did read. I've got 14 minutes left. So I'm on
Is it still on a 3?
88%. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's a filler until I find what I'm going to read next.
And Katie?
My sister phoned, so I was speaking to her.
Excuses.
I mean,
I'll voice
I only read
note
about
why.
10, so that makes me feel a bit better.
No, at least I'll voice note you why I was speaking to my sister on the phone.
Okay.
It's exciting.
Well, I got to page 160, so I think I read about 50 pages. But this is long for a middle grade. It's like 400 pages. Nearly.
It's too good.
It is good so far. I'm not liking the townspeople, but assholes. So let's get to the comments. We had Erin was like, I'm terrible at remembering names. The best way I could describe him. Hello, Rachel. I hope you are okay. I managed 41 pages. Managed to finish Lore Olympus Volume 1. I've still not read that.
Neither
And
have
I've got
I.
Me neither.
It's on my shelf, but not touched yet.
I've got 2 pre-ordered for
Me
July
too.
when it comes out. Oh God.
It's on my list, my very long list.
Oh God. I've got a really long list as well. 34 pages of Akasuf. I read 145. Jesus. You put me to shame, girl. Not only 145 pages, but 145 of the Burning God.
All of us to shame.
I'm going to read Sabriel next sprint.
You'll get halfway through it in one sprint.
You will. 24 pages of Fable. How are you finding it? Are you liking it? If you don't, your opinion is wrong. 47 pages. 38 pages. Only 4% of all's well, as I started late, but I think I'll finish it today as I'm 70% in. I'm listed on 1.5, and I always speed it up when I'm near the end. Same. Unless it's Prison City, and then I sort of like slowed it down a little bit so I could like take it all in. Hello everyone, just joined in the last few minutes of the sprint, so only 1 page read, but reading House of Earth and Blood. Ooh. Are you liking it? Also, is that a rune on your shoulder in your picture from the Shadowhunters? Is it?
It's awesome.
I saw that the other day and I was like, ooh, pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I read about 30 pages and got to the scene.
I got a message.
Oh my God.
The scene.
I have it on my Kindle, don't worry.
Yes.
We'll get through it. You won't rest until every bugger has read that, will you?
Nope.
And
I got it
she'll
when I was
reread
99.
it. Oh, 99p on Kindle is the best. Read 62% of my book. It's a novella. I'm not a speed reader. Well, if
So,
you're Harriet.
it's not.
I got to 10 pages into Vanishing Half yesterday. Not sure if I'm feeling it. It's so. Do I continue that or try and start Spanish Love Deception?
I
Oh,
didn't
Russian
like
book.
The Vanishing Half.
Did you say you didn't?
Mm-mm. So I would say The Spanish Love Deception.
Yeah, we all know what I feel about DNFing, so
Even if Danny
You
likes
never
the
read
book,
the spicy book.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, go into another one.
even if Danny likes the book, she still like leaves it halfway through. So
Yeah.
I'd say if you're not feeling a book, then just move on.
Yeah.
Self care. I
I need
advocate
to do that
DNFing.
more often.
You do.
You do.
I agree.
I can't remember the last time I ever DNF'd anything.
I never do it either.
I'm an
Even if
Why?
it's terrible, I just keep going.
I shouldn't force myself. It's just like stats wise, like how would it work on Goodreads and stuff like that? It
Yeah.
just feel
You can
weird.
still mark it as finished. Like I DNF'd a book at like just almost halfway through before and marked it as read and just didn't put a rating on Goodreads. You can still mark it as finished, but I just weren't
That
rating
would
it.
stress me out so much. Like if I DNF a book, it goes onto my DNF shelf. It's not marked as read.
Yeah. I need to do
It-
that.
I can't physically have something on my red shelf if I haven't finished it.
I just
Yeah.
don't even log it.
It's weird.
Oh.
I can start like multiple TV series, not finish them, and that's fine. But apparently,
Yeah.
if I start a book and don't finish that, apparently that's not on.
I'm the same.
Logic.
I used to be the same.
To be
But-
fair, the last time I forced myself through a TV show to get to the end was Pretty Little Liars, and that's put me off of doing that for life because that
Oh.
finale was
Yeah.
TV show.
the TV show was great until that finale. It just ruined it.
To be fair, even the last couple of seasons, I had to force myself through. As much as I
Yeah.
like it,
The struggle.
Yeah. Well, Becca was like, oh, because do you know how Becca did a second series I haven't finished?
Mhm.
I was like, oh, well, she put on my video, all you need to do is 2, because I don't believe that that's all you've got. I was like, well, I don't have as many unfinished series as you do.
I have to
And I was like, oh, I'll write them all down. So I wrote them. I have 13 additional unfinished series on top of my 8 in my first game.
But are they all series that are completed series? Because I think there was a couple on your first video that the series themselves aren't actually finished yet, but you still
Yeah,
put them
so
on.
yeah,
See, I
the way that
didn't
I'm
include
doing it
those
is
ones.
oh yes, so the way that I'm doing it is series that I'm not up to date with, that I should like that are ready for the next one, so they don't have to be completed.
I'll count that.
But yeah, there's a few that I'm behind, very behind 13. Yeah,
Part 2.
it is
You're
coming
welcome.
soon. Jesus Christ on a bicycle, where are we going? Yeah, so thanks, Becca.
You're welcome.
Read 18 pages, almost finished the prologue. The prologue, 21 pages.
That
Prologue,
must be a long prologue.
21 pages.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm just like, because I was saying that before though. Obviously, because you finish Crescent City and you know the characters are, and then I was going into the prologue of book 2, thinking maybe it does like a recap or, you know, continues to follow. No, different fucking characters from the beginning. I was like, what am I reading? Am I picking up the right book? What is going on? But it honestly, it sets you up for the rest of the book, and then as the book goes on, you're like, that's why she did a 21-page prologue. It makes sense. It does.
It does.
But I need to reread and tab it next time because I need like I can't wait for book 3 and it's not even on the radar yet. It's crazy. Also had dinner, 10% of porn. It's good so far.
Yeah.
Sorry for what? Oh, for reading
You've
too
been
much.
so mean.
Don't apologise.
You're not sorry. You're not
I
sorry.
mean, it's literally the
Jealous.
1st of March.
And Hattie's probably finished like 4 books. I've got about 70 pages left. Ooh.
I aspire to have the stamina that CC had in February. That was insane.
Oh, I just keep seeing Cece's like, oh, finish this book, oh, finish this book, oh, finish this book. And I'm like,
I think she read like nearly as many books in February than there are days in the month.
Absolutely.
Weren't even short ones either. This is the thing.
Yeah. It's crazy. But I didn't realise until she was on the De Castell live, not live, Q&A thing, that her real name isn't Cece. Because she was like, they were like, oh, well, how have you heard about De Castell, blah, 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 and this Q&A thing? She's like, oh, I heard from Jade Ray Reeves, and she started talking about it. And then I was like, oh, so did I. Because Hattie was also on the same Q&A thing. Then she messaged me like, oh, I saw you on De Castell's Q&A. I was like, oh, that was you. Your real name, not Cece. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Yes, I'm really liking this book so far. Yes, it is the Love Rune from Shadowhunters. That was an old Halloween picture, so I dressed up as a Shadowhunter for Halloween. Ooh, complete with runes. I approve of this message. Just get it tattooed on you. Become a Shadowhunter. I approve of that too. I might take it more chill now and annotate more of the Rune of Kings. I will be annotating the shit out of that when I read it. Because I think that...
I can't wait to start this.
Oh, God. I need the other 2 books, though, because I pre-ordered the first one.
Talking to Cece, I think it was her who got me that, actually. I'm going to double check that, because if I've got that wrong, I'm going to feel bad.
I don't DNF, I just put down and never...
It wasn't Cece that got me this. My apologies if you're watching this.
I don't think Cece watches me, but if you are, hi Cece. I don't do. Yeah, that's DNFing.
That is DNFing.
That is DNFing. I have a DNF shelf as well. If I DNF it in like 10 pages, it goes on a DNF shelf, or I just remove it from my Goodreads totally and like don't even bother logging it. But if I get like a good way through, I will mark it as read because I am not those however many hundreds of pages that I read need to be logged.
I mean, I log the page for DNFs. I log the pages on my core pile. So when I do my monthly wrap ups, the amount of pages I read get logged.
Yeah.
So like I read 108 pages of Uprooted last month, but that got logged. But on Goodreads, it's on my DNF shelf. I didn't finish it. It's not marked as complete.
Oh well. I DNF'd. She Became the Sun. I was so bored for that book, which is a shame.
You're not missing much.
I bought it because of the hype, and then everybody who has similar taste to me was like, no. And I was like, I wasted £16 of my money on that.
Not if you've not read it, no. You might like it.
I don't think I will.
There was a good scene near the end. One good scene.
Good one. Read the whole book for one scene near the end.
No, don't. It might be a good scene, but it's not worth getting through that entire book. It was so boring.
See, this is what I mean. Despite Becca's incorrect opinion on the Farseer trilogy, we generally have quite similar tastes in more or less all books. So the fact that she had that opinion of it and other people who like similar books to me had the same opinion of it, I'm just like, I don't think so. I'm with Becca, I've got a DNF shelf. Okay, so calm down.
Wait forward.
I haven't read anything, but I sobbed at the end of an incest episode I was watching. What series are you on? Because I was going to give a massive spoiler for people that haven't watched it then, but I'm not going to. I was like, I stopped watching it, blah, blah. I'll message you at the season I stopped watching it at, and then I need you to let me know if it's worth continuing. I DNF'd the book for the first time in years last month, and I just removed all evidence from my
Yeah. That works well.
That also works.
That
I
works.
used to do that before I realised I could create a DNF shelf.
Yeah,
I
feel
can
like
do that. I just can't be asked.
I feel like it just sits there like you did.
That's what I mean.
Like the completionist brain was just like, you didn't finish this book.
See, for me, it's more like a wall of shame. It's like you were so bad I couldn't even get through you.
Yeah, good work.
Shame. Done some more cross stitch. Did you read? I tried to read, but I couldn't not concentrate.
Yeah, I always get that.
Concentrate. Ugh. I'm sorry, Rosie. I hope you're okay. Hello, friends. Cassidy. Hello.
Hey, Cassidy.
Hey. Everyone's saying hey to Cassie. I don't know why I said hi. I already know Lisa probably saw me.
I was calling you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not a lie.
You're so
Cassidy, you
cold,
would have
alright.
liked to have been here before because I was talking about how much I want to go to Canada.
Go meet Cassidy. I'm telling Cassidy to come
Oh,
and
yeah.
do some weddings in UK anyway. Like Cassidy, just go to the UK and do some wedding
Yeah, please do.
so we can meet you. I also have a DNF. Stop it! I don't have a DNF shop, okay? I'm that bitch. Exactly. I'll probably finish Sabriel tonight, which will be book 1. Right, okay. Well, technically, you finished.
Sorry, I know it's behind, but Cassie, just like it's cold, don't come. I want to go to Toronto though.
It's expensive. Oh shit. I will probably finish Sabriel. Yeah, but you finished Dragon Gods, whatever it was, wasn't it? Oh my god, Ruin of Kings changed my life. Read it. I will, but I want the full set of 5 because it's like a 5-book series, and then I'm going to binge them.
I mean, you were literally just talking about being behind on other series, and now you're saying you want to buy the whole series before you even read the first one.
Why are you calling me out? I'm
Yes.
going to remove you from my life.
All right, I'll just leave now then.
Binge a series?
Mm.
When do you binge a series?
Fast
The
and
silence
Furious.
says it all.
Exactly, tumbleweed.
Fuck off. You're all fucking up my life now. The Fast and trilogy last February when I read all 3 books in 72 hours. And
That's
never,
not
not since then.
Never to be repeated.
Yeah.
There's no proof though, is there? Because there's no vlog on your channel.
Oh my god! Stop
Last
calling
hours,
me out.
Lisa.
Shame.
Shame. I can't talk. I mean, when did I ever finish a series?
Danny, when do you ever finish a book?
True. I read 2 books last week, and I have video evidence of it.
Video evidence. Is that it now? It didn't happen unless you've got a vlog of it. Storygraph has an option to did not finish. Oh, I can't get a Storygraph though. I tried it,
Can't get it.
added a load of books, and then just haven't
I-
used it.
I very much do not like change. I'm very happy with Goodreads. The only thing I don't like about Goodreads is that you can't do half stars, but that is not enough for me to change.
No, me
And I
neither.
don't like
Yeah.
the fact they've stopped you being able to share to Twitter what your updates are. They
Oh.
disconnect.
Oh,
from
I've never
Twitter,
done
didn't
that
they?
anyway.
Oh, I used to do it all the time.
Nah.
I mean, in my defense, I always have full intentions of going back into a book. I forget even start.
I can't read multiple at once. I want to be able to do that. Like, the only time I've ever been able to do that is if one of them's either a reread or a graphic novel. If
Yeah.
it's not one of those, I can't do it. I'd like to be able to, though.
I like She Became the Sun 4 stars. See, this is gonna blag my brain now because we do like similar books as well. Yeah, don't fuck.
I don't even know anything about it.
Someone who became the sun, obviously.
That just sounds like a very tricky premise.
Season 18, episode 8. Oh, yes, that's way past what I. That's way past what I've read. I started. See, I do this with seasons as well as books, so I'm also consistent. I half watch series, multiple series on my Netflix. I half watched,
Same.
and not continued. So, I literally stopped
India.
watching.
Sorry, interrupted you there, but I was just going to say, like, India was saying recently, like, her and Brandon both, like, only watch one thing at a time, otherwise nothing gets watched. And I'm like, I really need to do that myself.
I don't do that with books or with series, ever. It's usually on 5USA Mondays at 9. I don't have TV. I have multiple streaming services,
Same.
but I don't have TV. I'm not paying
Same.
for a license.
Yeah,
I think
the same.
£170 a month a
I
year.
think can you not stream Channel 5?
Yeah, but I think you need a TV license to do it, though.
Do you?
Not if you're watching
it's
it
only
back.
BBC
As long as
One.
it's not
Yeah.
live,
Yeah,
you
I
only
think
need it if
you're
you're
all right with
streaming
that.
it live.
I very rarely watch live TV anyway.
Very rarely watch TV anymore. I'll start watching a series when I'm more. I started watching the series with my parents, and my mum was like, "Right, okay, you've got 4 episodes left of this series. Watch it when you get home, and then we can continue when you come back in a few weeks." I'll go back, and she's like, "Have you continued?" No.
No, I have a lot of things. Patient is not one of them. I would not have the patience for that.
It's called though. Don't come. I'll wrap up warm, Cassie. I DNF'd a book last year, Fran. Is that the only book you've ever DNF'd? I DNF'd a book last year. Toronto, otherwise of country from me. Other side of
I
country
mean, other
from me.
side, yeah.
Yeah. And they're talking about that. I was going to say Toronto's near me. Oh, you could go see Rye. I haven't finished The Burning God, got 308 pages to read still. Has anyone picked up the book Gallant by V. Schwab yet? Schwab, Becca.
Not read anything by B. Schwab yet.
Idiot forgot to put it on her March TBR, didn't she?
Oh, I didn't do It's
Used
not
to can't
realistic
call me out for
to put it
shit.
online.
Just saying that. Used to.
What?
You and Katie not even putting books on your TBR.
I'm putting books on my TBR, I'm just forgetting them. I'm putting other ones.
I'm just
Oh,
running off a list of books that I just really want to read that I'm never gonna read all in 1 month. Never.
I love the title of your video. But once I set my TBR, I need to read it. Otherwise, my brain's like, you're a failure in life.
That's why I'm doing a soft one.
I was literally thinking about this the other day. Like, I've never really vibed with the idea of like having set TBRs just for like the sake of it. But I was watching Maddie's bingo the other day, and I thought, like, hang on, something I could do is maybe not set strict TBR say, but like I could set myself like goals, and if I hit them, reward myself.
See,
Yeah,
I would
I
reward
like
myself anyway. It's payday. Ooh, buy 10 bucks of Amazon.
Yeah. And considering I get paid weekly, and that incentive is always there.
Oh, I would not work
It's
well on a
dangerous.
wage.
Yeah.
I love you guys. You make me so happy. We love you too, but I still want your cookies.
Hmm.
That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. Hidden Bodies. Yeah. Oh, I've never heard of that.
I've not read Hidden Bodies, but I did like you.
I like me too.
I'm waiting for that.
What's your point?
I read that as totally wrong. I read that as that film. What is that film called with the zombies? Warm Bodies. That's what I
Oh,
read.
what? Oh, that
Oh.
creeps me out. I'm sorry.
Love
Falling
that
in,
film.
I
falling in
love
love with
it.
the
Seen
zombies.
it
No.
ages ago. It's all right.
I'm sure I went to the pictures to see it because I love
think I did
Nicholas
too.
Hoult.
I saw that in the cinema.
I think I saw it on a streaming service and wondered what the fuck I watched.
I like
Sentient zombie.
It's a choice. Choices. Multiple reading is my speciality because I never know what's going on. Anyway, same.
Mhm.
My life is just pure, unadulterated chaos. And now that I've got musicals into the mix, my friends are gonna fucking hate me.
Mhm.
I graced my friends with the amazing miming style of me miming to the Six song today.
Right, from a former theatre kid, you do realise now you're going to get musical racks up the arse, right?
I'm gonna what?
You're going to get a lot of musical racks.
Oh, I don't care. I like musical recs. What did I do? I picked up a pen and a microphone.
You did. You did
and
that.
I mimed my heart out. And I recorded it and sent it to the guys in the
I am
group
not
chat.
awake enough for that.
Picks up a pen and a microphone. Oh
Yep.
God, I can't. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone on to that.
You really are losing your head.
I am. Don't lose your head. Stop it. I just want to like divorce a bit of fuck. Right, okay, Alicia. Oh, you're talking. Sorry. I got to season 16, episode 16 of Grey's Anatomy. Why? It shouldn't have gone past season 5, Rosie.
Wait, now I need to remember what that episode was.
Stopped the episode halfway through and I haven't got to it since. That shouldn't have gone past season 5. I'm sure,
Yeah.
like, it's just
No,
that's
it definitely
crazy.
should have went past season 5.
Nah.
It was good up until like season 10.
Nah.
Was it though?
Oh, Liam's Twitch link
Was.
doesn't work. That's disgraceful. I will
One job.
sort that
I
in
mean,
the
Cass, you're following me anyway, but still.
I will sort it in the next sprinto. Going
Just
to
have
read.
to say, Rosie, I know exactly what episode and I was raging. Yep, Yeah. I know what she's talking about.
I couldn't get through that many seasons of that. We'll not call it a show. It's just a thing that was there. I'm going to read and finish Samuel first, Cassidy. If we have time, I'll read another 100 of the Burning Good tonight. I always rewatch NCIS from series 11, episode 9, because Emily Wickersham. Oh, I did see her. So I got further in the seasons than I thought. I did see some seasons with some episodes with her in. I like Ellie Bishop. I do like her. Hi everyone, Tori. We have another Scottish person in the room.
Tori lives next to me.
I love how that's the first thing you think of.
Oh, me and Tori have some lovely voice note chats. She's also probably just sick of my weird accents as well. Becca, read Wranglestone if you love warm bodies.
Honestly,
I
it was
like
on my
that.
December TBR, and I'm still gutted I never got to it because December was not a good month reading wise. I didn't stick to my TBR whatsoever in December because I didn't have a readathon to stick to. So, but I do want to read it. I'll get to it.
This month's TBR for me is a casual one, and a few of them are buddy reads. Me. You and Liam come up with
Yes.
Becca. I will bake you awesome.
Do it.
I like this idea.
Come
You
on.
might.
I'm not really going. I'm more going across.
Don't be pedantic, Becca.
I'm already going to yours before Elk anyway, so just do that again, but then head to Ipswich instead of London. Sorted.
I like that idea. But I'm glad that I was the highlight of your day. You're welcome. I'm just an ordinary Yorkshire lass. I'm going to say that every single time. One show I've been watching is Sleepy Hollow. I want to start watching this.
Yeah,
But then
me
they
too.
started charging to watch it. It was on Prime, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just looked up Grey's episode. I completely understand. I watched all of Sleepy Hollow.
Now.
I made it. Hello, 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 hello.
Hey, Chloe.
And hello, and hello, and hello. We have been talking for far too long. Let's sprint. I'm going to get the Pomodoro tomato back up. And yes, Liam, I'm going to continue to use this
I
forever.
wasn't complaining, I was just saying, like, why not use it?
Again,
That was
why
a quick
would
one.
it doesn't just refresh it. Why does it do that? Right, we're starting. Peace. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun.
I was just listening to that as well.
Oh, Bonnie had to leave. She wasn't feeling great. She was having a headache, and we have a ginger kitty.
Oh, he was being
Get
very
Ethel, get
annoying.
Ethel.
I couldn't read.
Ethel's asleep. Well, she's not asleep, but she's like comfy.
Oh.
It's just so cute.
But not everybody's seen her, so maybe.
Just disturb her. Two
Oh.
kitties. Two kitties. Oh, ginger kitty's gone, and now we've seen his butt.
I do try and cover his bumhole. If he tries to flash
I love it. I love it.
Ow.
Um,
Okay.
Becca, how did you do, dear?
I read 58 pages.
Are you enjoying it?
I am, weirdly, because at the moment it's very like religious and as an atheist, but from the sounds of it, it's more going to be like that's going to turn out to be a cult. So I think it's going to like become something else. So that's why I was interested in it. Plus I like her writing, so yeah.
That's the one thing I didn't like about Elantris was the religious fanatic that I wanted to yeet through a fucking window.
Becca, have you ever seen Book of Mormon?
Sorry?
Have you seen Book of Mormon?
No.
Well, if you dislike religion and you're open to like a huge satire of it, you'll like Book of Mormon.
Okay. I've never really looked into it because I just saw Mormon and I was like, oh no.
It's a musical it's a musical by the writers of South Park. Taking the piss out of religion. That's all you need to know.
Well, then I'm interested.
You need to have a very dark sense of humour, though, or at least be able to tolerate that sort
Well,
of
then
humour.
that sounds right up my street.
Yeah, if you were the sort of person who easily offended, you would not last 10 minutes watching that.
I am not.
You'd storm out like complaining to the manager like Karen.
How did you do, Liam, with your reading, my dear?
I mean, I had my tea, so after that, I didn't get a chance to read much, but I did read some. I only read like 12 pages though. I still read some.
It's Stephen King. You can DNF it. It's fine. we approve of DNF Stephen King. Katie, how did you do?
Defense, the text is tiny.
Oh. Yeah. Just Stephen King is enough for me.
I read 26 pages, but my book was constantly being headbutted, so
That
I read some of it.
is a mood.
Yeah.
Life of cat owners.
Yeah.
Well,
my book is covered in hair now as well, which is very annoying.
I only read like 30 pages. I have no idea why.
Only.
It wasn't like I was voice noting people's 6 tracks, all is it?
Yeah, imagine that.
I could see notifications popping up and I was like, nope. I literally sat like this so I couldn't see my phone because I didn't want to see and get like tempted.
Yeah. As soon as I listened to the first, I was like, why did I expect anything different?
Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun.
Any
No
chance
way.
it could have been anything different? No way.
There's no way. Oh God, I can't. Cassie was like, "Oh, now I have to read." And then she's like, "Woo, more talking." And also, I updated the description. The reason why his link didn't work is because he was Liam's Grotto. He's now changed his name to Liam's Corner.
That's a seasonal one. It's always Liam's Corner. I only changed it to Liam's Grotto for Christmas.
Well, stop it.
Oh,
Changing name. May
But
have
it's
got into
Halloween.
bed.
I changed it to, I think, Liam's Ghost House. But I think that last year I changed it to something different. I can't remember what. Something.
May have gotten into bed to watch Sundays dancing on ice rather than read. That's fine. It's still
I
productive.
mean, I ate my tea for most of that sprint.
The cat. Love the kitty. I'm now tabbed up to page 178 of Ruin of Kings, then got distracted by TikTok. Spence. That's your name now, it's not Emma. Spence. Why would you do such a thing? Scrolling through TikTok and not reading. Who does that? Also, someone convinced me I don't need more tattoos. No.
No.
Might get my first one this year.
You will never, ever, ever get me to convince you not to buy books, not to get piercings, and not to get tattoos. If you want someone to convince you to do that, it is not me, or
You're on
probably
the
any
wrong
of my friends. Nobody on these sprints will ever do that. We are enablers in every sense of the word. A ginger cat, they are so cute. Everyone's loving the kitty content. Still haven't read anything. Will in the next sprint, if there is one. There will be one more sprint, I think, because we've talked a lot today, but it's not a problem. It always happens on my sprints. Oh, thanks for the sprints. I finished Love Hypothesis, gave it 5 stars. Heading off to bed now. To bed at 20 to 10. I go to bed at 2 a.m, Catherine. That's actually probably true tonight.
I just can't be arsed staying up late most of the time.
If I'm reading or editing, because I forget to edit my vlog. Oh.
It's just a little no.
It's like, oh, yeah, no.
No, the other two are just like, I'm sleeping, I don't want to be on the camera. Whereas Bowie's like, here I am, hello.
Ethel's just licking it all.
Got Bowie and Ethel. He's just so cute. 30 pages of bone ships for me. Lauren, how are you finding this?
Is there a lot of boat cleaning? Sorry, ship cleaning.
Shep cleaning. I'm never gonna get over the fact that they say on the morrow. It's fucking wrong. So wrong. It's on the morrow. I'm sorry. It's just wrong. I'm gonna write to RJ Barker and say, why did you do this to my brain? I read it and I was like, no, don't like this. 29 pages of Fable and liking it. I do like it. I want to read some more of Adrienne Young's books because she has brought out some other books I like the sound of, and they're also on my wish list like every other book that I like. 219 pages read. Jesus, Hattie.
When I said, oh, she'll get half book read in the first sprint, I was joking.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that is half of the book.
You are superhuman. I swear to God. I think I need to like check your pulse, read your vitals, because I think you're like a synth. You know, you're not a real person. You're a machine. Like, because I was cooking, but I just need Lisa to know that I'll never be sick of her accent.
Oh.
Thank you. At some point someone's gonna get pissed off with the amount of accents I do, but it's like, yeah, I have moods. I'm just like, I'm gonna try and beat every single accent in the UK because I can.
There is 369 pages, so she's more than halfway through.
Oh
my god.
She's gonna.
I love how I can just see whiskers in every so often in the corner of Katie's screen.
Yep.
I get 12 pages that sprint. Ethel! And I will hopefully manage to see you Katie when work isn't annoying.
Yes, because we were meant to see each other on Sunday, but then Tori had to go to work. Because Tori literally lives 10 minutes away from my house.
Well, you can just pop by where Tori works and be like, I'd like to book a room. Just to speak to her. Oh, Kitty. You both have such gentle cats. Harley would claw my face. And I don't have any cats. I want I forgot what I wanted now. A Bengal. Bengal.
Also, Ethel's a right scaredy cat. She's pretty chill around me.
She's just like,
But any other people, any other cats, she's just like legs it, or if she has to be near them, she just hisses at them. Like even my parents, she's not as comfortable with as me.
Aww.
she just like sit on your bed all the time though, just like sits and chills with you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or I want a cat like, even though this isn't a cat, I want a cat that's like this fox in this, because
I love
he's just
Ember,
adorable.
isn't his name?
Ember is just adorable. If I
Ember.
get a ginger cat, I'm gonna call it Ember because I'm original. Oh my god, the Book of Mormon is
It
hilarious.
is.
Book of Mormon is so good. Becca, yes, go.
You will laugh so much, your stomach will hurt. I guarantee it. It is literally the funniest thing.
I will add it to my list. It's a very long
Soundtracks on Spotify. Listen to it. If you can get over.
I can't listen to the soundtrack until I've been to see it. I
Neither
like
can
to
I.
go
Oh.
see it and have the whole like experience. Like I didn't listen to the 6 soundtrack until after I'd seen it, and now it's like the only thing I listen to.
I've not listened to it either.
Sure you haven't, Lisa.
Never heard the 6 soundtrack in my life.
No.
Sometimes
no.
if I know some of the songs, like before watching a show, it makes me anticipate it more.
Honestly, I like to just go and experience it fully for the first time, and then I'll like have the soundtrack on repeat for weeks after.
I mean, it's always going to be a different experience seeing it to listen to it anyway. So I don't listen to it thinking this is going to be exactly the same when I see it
That's
on.
fair.
I read 21 pages and giggled a bit at chapter 1. Oh, I think I knew.
I
Ding
will.
dong. Hello. Katie, if it comes to Aberdeen, I'll drag you.
Yes.
If what comes to Aberdeen?
The Book of
Come
Mormon.
on.
Oh, okay.
Anything, she'll drag you. Hello, lovely people. Hello, Jem. Jem also got my lovely voice now.
That reminds me, I have a voice note from Jem that I need to listen to in the next sprint.
Yes. This.
Oh my
Is the
God.
sound of her.
There's a song called Hasadiga Eva Y, which in the translation, I don't think it's an actual phrase, but translated in the context of the musical, it means "fuck you, God."
Oh my God, I'm
And for the record,
so
this is a bunch of Ugandan villagers who are singing this at God themselves because they're living in a village where there's so much poverty and crime, everyone has no water, so their response is "fuck you, God," to literally sing it. That is one of the first songs in the show.
I'm gonna love
You are.
this.
You are.
I like that.
So I'm just laughing at Katie just hiding the cat.
No one needs to see that.
We do not approve of DNF in Stephen King, Lisa. Yes,
She didn't
we
DNF
do.
it.
I do.
I do. Because
I wish I'd DNF'd Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, me too.
I only
I can't get
didn't
that
DNF
time
Salem.
back.
I only didn't DNF Salem's Lot because it was a buddy read with that guy.
I read it, and I cannot get my life back for that one either. That was like over 1,000 pages.
1,166 to be exact.
Yeah,
I've seen
Never
the film.
reading that.
yeah,
Never
but the
watching the
film's
film,
not the
no.
same as the book. The
I
book
know,
the
has a
book's
bit
so
in
much
it
better.
that is totally unnecessary.
Is it just like a shit ton of exposition for like 900 pages and then story?
Actually, that's what he does. Like, he gives descriptions to the most irrelevant things. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I like to know that that's fleshed out. But when you think back to it, you're like, did I really need to know why the main character's wife bought some pink bunny slippers as a fake anniversary present as a substitute for the real thing? And I'm like, it's nice at the time, but then you think back and you're like, did I really need to know
No,
that?
it's really not.
No.
We don't
I've
need
read
to know.
three
Sorry.
Stephen King books, and I only liked one of them.
We don't need to know every single thing about every single villager in Salem's Lot. And it literally is like a paragraph per villager that lives in this village. I'm like, seriously? Half of this book could have been trashed. Well, the full book did get defeated. And
I
if
mean, I've read a
believed
lot of
in
his
trashy
books.
books, I would.
And honestly, like Salem's Lot is not one of my favourites. If I'd have already read it, I wouldn't have suggested that as like first one of it to read because there's a lot of waffle in it compared to some of his other ones that I like more.
No, it's okay. We'll buddy read other things, Liam. Just not Stephen King, because he's not a king in my eyes. He's just shit. Hello,
It's fine because I know that our buddy reads you actually stick to.
Well, I might just not stick to the next one just to prove you wrong.
I don't believe it.
Is this a line from the Book of Mormon?
Yes, it's literally like the first lyric of the first song.
Ah, good. 7% of all's well whilst finishing setting up my journal and sorted my washing. Swapping my physical book now. Double Toil by Amber Elby? I've never heard of that. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Danny said good night.
Right.
Get more time to do it. Do it, I dare you.
I need to get my first. I'll do it.
You do. Stop being such a wuss. Get it done. I suck at going to bed. Lisa can attest to this. I can. And I'm not sorry about it because someone else can stay up late and talk to me. I'm like, oh, my friends go to bed at silly o'clock, like, midnight or before. And I'm like, 1 a.m. Tori, are you awake?
I was in bed at 11:10 last night.
I don't know what that time is. Hello. Katie, can I come and see your kitties? Well, you could come and meet him.
I completely misread that last word before the question mark for a second there.
No, she can't.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
He's a massive boy. I didn't realise how big he was, like from your vlogs.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's huge compared to the other two.
Because I see him walking around across your vlogs a lot, but you can't really tell. But he's sitting there. He's huge.
I'm also quite small, so in comparison,
How small?
like I'm 5'6", so I'm not like I'm not short, but I'm really petite. Do you mind?
I'm nearly a foot taller than you.
He's like, do you mind? Can you give me your full attention?
Literally, when Yelp comes, I guarantee none of you will struggle to find me.
Liam's towering over everybody.
Actually, like on your sprint the other day, what were you saying? Like me and Chloe need to get a picture together as like comparing height difference. Yeah, we need to do that.
I love just. I love that. The writing style is something. I am going to try and read it again because I want to read the series. But we'll leave it till next month. 290 pages. Do we ever blink? I actually really like it. I was scared going in, but I'm enjoying it. Only 112 pages left. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Trying to finish up these Silent Woods. I don't know what that is. Oh, Pussycat. Yes, Becca, Book of Mormon is great. High fives for Liam. Poop. Fuck's sake, guys, I'm about to read this.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I think you should just DNF it now.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
You
There's
can't
better
get
things to do with your
back.
time.
We
No.
only live once.
You have 26 volume of Blue Exorcist. Read.
Yeah.
Read some of them.
To be fair, I have 23 volumes of Demon Slayer, which I bought while drunk. Literally, I was drunk on the way home. I was like, let's buy the Demon Slayer manga box set, 165 quid. No regrets. No regrets.
165. Oh, God.
But you've not read them yet. What if you hate
This was
them?
like 3 months ago. I've only read the first 3.
Do you
At least
like
you've
it, though?
started.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Oh,
I love it, and I don't regret buying it. It was just a spontaneous thing, like books to door. It was available. I was like, screw it.
well, I've added like 1,000,000 anime, and then I've got a list. Gemma showed me a video of all the manga on the shelves, and I was like, "Oh, that."
Add to a tattoo.
Yeah. Manga
have, like, a
takes up
list.
space like a motherfucker.
Well, I don't have space, but I have money. So I've only read 3 Stephen King books. It's 3 more than you should have read.
It's also 2 of them are different to the ones that I've read.
The lyrics get even worse towards the end of the song. It's one of my favourite of the soundtrack. We need to go and do this. Christine, Carrie, and Cujo. All the
I've read
C's.
Christine
Get
and Carrie. The only one of those 3 I've not read is Cujo.
Get your
I
first
read-
tattoo, Liam. Join the
I
dance.
intend to. Like, I actually want. I don't know. I know it's a really cliche thing to say, but I really want that quote from Akamath. I don't even need to tell you which one I mean. You know which one I mean. I want that tattoo on. I want that quote on me somewhere.
Wingspan.
Maybe on my forearm.
We totally missed that. It's got a big wingspan, if you know what I mean.
Stars quote. I know you know what I meant. But yeah.
I'm sure you meant the wingspan one. Oh, do you like when I kneel before you? Or something?
Above your stuff.
So the night court logo, 3 stars. I think
Okay.
3 stars and then the quote next to it on my forearm is what I'm thinking.
What, kneeling before you? Like, yes, Liam, tattoos.
Literally, I'm just waiting for like people to just spot me like queuing up to get into Yalk and being like, well, I'm not going to miss him, am I? You'd think that, but people walk past me in the street I know and don't see me, and I'm like, I'm literally 6'4" and built like a tank. How can you not see me?
Feel like a tank.
It's in my build, but yeah.
Kitty really just said, y'all are going to look at me. Yes, Kitty did say that. Is there fencing or sword play in Shadow Black? Which kind of sword play? Sorry.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
I don't think so. I can't remember. I read Shadow Black like last year, but from what I
don't
remember,
think there is.
no. There's sadness. It'll make you cry. But that's about all I remember. I'm going to go. I'm very sleepy. I want to sit in bed and watch episodes of New Tricks before I sleep. Good night, Hattie.
Right.
I tried reading it in college. I just couldn't.
Yeah, if I
You
tried
saved
that in
yourself.
college, I couldn't.
Liam,
Yeah.
best drunk purchase.
I have no regrets at all.
I'll have you know I've read 6 volumes of Blue Exorcist, so I only have 20 volumes to go. I love this. We stand drunk book purchases.
Yeah.
Becca sleep ordered a box from Owl Crate.
Another bucket, not quite the same thing, but another bookish thing I did while I was drunk was sign up to Chloe's Patreon. And I said this as soon as I joined. I was like, I joined this while I was drunk. Just saying.
It's not a bad joining and a bad purchase.
To
either.
be fair, I don't think I've ever drunk bought any books, but I have once when me and my friend were drunk. We we bought tickets to the X Factor tour the year Stereo Kicks were on it because we loved Stereo Kicks. And we were really drunk. We was like, we should go X Factor tour. Woke up the next morning with an order confirmation from Ticketmaster, and I was like, what did we do? Looked at it, 2 tickets, really good seats as well. I was like, how did we do that? We had a great time.
I was considering doing like a drunk shopping video, like like Books and Lala did, but then I thought I'm a mess when I'm sober. My bank account could not handle me being drunk and being on Amazon.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's fun, but it's dangerous. Very dangerous.
yeah, especially with some of the series that I want to get like £126 for a box set. I'm like, bye.
Add to basket.
Tattoo are so addicted. Yes, they are. I got Stranger's Dream quoted on my arm. I want a Nakata one, but can't pick. So many tattoos that I want. I have the ideas in my head, but I don't have the money to get them on my body.
See, I know that as soon as I get my first tattoo, I'm just going to want more.
Yeah.
You are. So make sure you've got the money because you're like, take my money.
Well, I don't have it now.
I can just see it pausing.
This is NASA.
Oh.
There's another not another one. I can't breathe. That cracked me up. I don't know what part of this cracked you up, but I'm a
I think it might have been the wingspan thing, but I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hello, just getting here. What are you reading? I'm gonna say I'm reading Priory of the Orange Tree because it's a book.
3 numbers I'm reading.
3 numbers? 11, 22,
11, 22, 63. 3 numbers.
Oh, 63. I was like 66, 69. What? And Katie's not. She's stroking her kitty.
This is why I never come through here when I'm on lives, because this is what happens.
It's amazing when that happens.
All the kitty content. I junk-carded books from Amazon and sent myself a nice note.
Oh, I need to do that. That's amazing. I've never thought about that. That is amazing.
That's so good.
That's what I would do.
Not the same thing, but like that episode of The Simpsons where like Ned Flanders is the devil. Homer has like an empty box of donuts, and it's like, "Hey Homer, I owe you one emergency donut signed Homer." That's what I thought of when I saw that.
I could barely hold my phone.
You'll hate me, but have it.
I could barely hold my phone and drunk promise for the best. I am a mess when I'm drunk. I'm a mess normally, but me drunk. If you go back on my channel, you can see the the show that I did where we started off reading and it just devolved into drunken chaos. And by the end,
of October, wasn't it?
Yeah. And by the end, we'd come off live, and if you'd have seen me, I was a mess. I continued drinking when we came off live. I did another shot or two, and then I took the camera off the top of my screen, held it right close to my face. I was like, "Danny, Tony, can you see me?" And I could not break my Scottish accent. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't speak my normal accent. I just, in my brain, I was like,
I'm so sad that I missed that because I got too tired and had to like come off of the live because I was like, I can't do this anymore.
And then the day after, I was like to Danny, "Why the fuck is my webcam on the floor?" She's like, "Well," this is what happened. Sarah and Johnny were pissing themselves laughing at me. They're like, "Stop drinking," and I'm like, I'm not drunk. God, falling off my chair and everything, it was just a madness. So cute. Kitties. My kitty doesn't sit on me for cuddles. I'm jealous.
I have all 3 of them fighting to sit on me. Bowie is currently in a mood. He's not on my lap.
Benson doesn't usually sit on me.
Oh, Benson's just an absolute fluff ball. I love Benson as well. I can't read a type when I'm drunk. I can't even hold my phone.
For Katie's benefit and anybody else who hasn't seen Benson,
he's so cute. He's just adorable.
Oh.
He's so cute.
He's an old man. He's like 11, 12, but he acts like a kitten.
Neither, and my phone is filled with. I love that. I love that for you. So on that note, we're gonna do another sprint, and I also would like to know, would y'all want another drunk reading sprints live? Because we can arrange that at some point.
Yeah, that's good. Assuming I'm not working. But yeah,
we'll arrange it on a weekend.
Is it bad?
I work weekends.
Able to take part?
You can come on the line.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, obviously Tuesday nights are like your thing. But it's like I work a lot of evenings. Like, if you invite me to a daytime sprint, I'm more than likely going to be available for that.
Day drink.
Well,
Yes.
the Marvelathon starts on the 1st of June, and
That's
it's
June.
but it's also
It's
a
March.
bank holiday on the 2nd and 3rd because of something to do with the Queen. So nobody should be working on the 2nd or the 3rd.
The second and third because I'm not going to be in London.
Are you gonna
I
be?
want to join in. I'm going to see Yumi at 6 in Hatfield and then possibly Slam Dunk.
Okay, so we'll change it for another. We'll change it for
We'll
another
sort
day.
it.
Can't just do it from the field.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be drunk for Yumi at 6. I need to have every memory of that. It's my favourite album they're doing.
Oh God! Everyone like smiles. Oh, he smiles. Is that your cat? Are all of yours ginger, Katie?
Only
Yeah.
2 of them. The other one's black and white.
I've never been drunk. I barely drink.
I don't drink either.
Smart.
I don't drink. Yes, more sprints, please. I'll join you, but I'll be the sober one. Queen's birthday.
Oh.
Yes. Hospitality. I work all the time.
Same.
What about East?
Easter weekend. That's mid-April.
Leah, I like your thoughts. This is gonna happen. We will arrange it and we will post on the Twitter.
Just
But
arrange it in advance because
I will.
I'm
Don't
more
worry.
likely going to be available. Yeah. Don't ask me on a whim.
Just say don't work. Just make sure you're not working on Easter, everybody.
Yeah, I'll just make sure I'm not working and I'm not earning any money. Okay, problem solved.
Yeah. Yep. Problem solved. Problem solved. We'll just drink the night away. Let's get a tomato timer, and we'll do one last 45. Actually, yeah. No, yeah. We'll do 5. We'll do 30. I'm just talking to myself. We'll do another 30. See you all in 30 minutes. You'll bring the corsets, we'll bring the cinches. No one wants a waist over 9
9
inches.
Is
The sprint has ended. So has live. How did you do, Becca?
Added 52 pages.
Oh my days. You enjoying it?
I am. I feel like it's starting to get into the good stuff now.
Can we
It still
skip to
feels a
the
little
good
bit.
now?
It still feels a little bit preachy, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm giving it a chance because it's one of my most anticipated books of the year.
Liam,
yeah.
how did you do?
I wasn't going. I didn't read much, but I'm tired and I've already read quite a bit today. Well, my idea of quite a bit, so.
What, 2
Yeah.
pages?
Like 10.
I read, I don't know, 20-ish pages. I just zoned out a bit, but I say this, I'm on page 220 and I've got like this much to read. I think if I sit by myself, I'll maybe finish it just after midnight, I think.
Put your phone in a timeout.
I will. But my brain might not switch off. I'm just like, the house of all mine, y'all. It's just stuck in my head. So let's get to the comments. I can't remember where we were. Oh, I'll come hang with you, Katie. I think Tori might have gone to bed now. I think she messaged me saying she was going to bed. But yeah, I definitely think I will have a look at organising some April spring twos around the Easter time. And yes, I forgot to press start. Tony messaged me to like voice note me twice and then rang me. She's like, you forgot to press start. I'm like, I'd done so well. I'd shared the timer. I'd not left myself off mute. And the very last sprint, I forget to put the timer on. And then Casey went to her bed. And her birthday is also beginning. Katie's the 1st of April, I think.
Yeah, Katie's the day after me.
Yes.
Mine was 2 weeks ago.
I know. I sent you presents.
I know, thank you for that.
Done more cross stitch. Did you read, or are you not having a reading night today, Sharon? Although you have read like 50 books, so already this year, which is absolutely crazy. Read a couple of chapters of the Henna Wars on page 160. I only read 10 pages. Was talking to Katie after I reminded Lisa she hadn't started the timer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love how that was meant to be a shorter sprint, and yet because you didn't start the timer, it ended up being longer than it was meant to be.
Stop it! It wasn't my fault.
I mean,
I mean,
it
it
was.
kind of was.
You were the only one that could start the timer.
Well, you didn't notice.
It's because I started reading. I trusted you.
Oh, Bert. I trusted you. I was rooting for you. I can't press comments. I did some booktube tidy up and then read 14 pages of
I forgot to
Chasm.
check my voice note.
It wasn't Chasm. It was Chasing the Boogeyman. Don't know where I got Chasm from. 23 pages of the Suffolk Folk anthology containing works by the MS students from last year and some of my friends. Ooh. Getting ready to start cooking. No, just cross stitch and music. That sounds like fun. But on that note, we will leave Elspin Tours for tonight. I will be back next week. I'm thinking, what day is it next week? But next week I will be live on the Tuesday. But the week after, I will be at the Wanted, screaming my lungs out. The sun comes out. the stars come out, and all that. Yeah, me and Becca will be like this with Liv holding up the lighters. If you're allowed to do that anymore.
Torches on the phone.
Yeah. We were rooting for you. I've never seen my life showing a killer. I spent that for booking tickets for things. Well, Chloe said that the Book of Mormon is playing in Leeds at the end of April. So Becca's going to take my seat of Virginia, and I think I'm just going to continue it by going somewhere with Christy, Chloe in April, I think. See the Book of Mormon.
Do it.
Have a good one. Thank you for the speech. You're
More than
welcome.
welcome to hop on a train to Manchester and come and see some of the theatre shows here, you know.
I will not forget about you. I will come and see you. I
It's a bloody
promise.
thing, so you live closer to me than anybody who's been on Sprints today combined.
I'm
completely forgot when we went Manchester Christmas last year.
I know.
I know, literally, like, I know nothing was arranged, but like at the back of my mind, I was kind of like, "You'll probably tell me," and like soft arrange, ask to meet up or something. And I didn't even get a message. I was like, "Oh, I see."
I'm so sorry. In my
I know
mind, I was like,
that was your time together. So
no.
it's like,
In my mind, I was like,
It
I'll
was
message
good.
Liam. I'll message Liam. He can come markets with us.
I'm pretty sure I was working that day anyway. To be honest,
Oh,
I could be wrong.
I will remember. I'm gonna put it in my phone next time. Next time I'm in Manchester, or we could just arrange it. I keep saying we'll arrange it, and then I'm like, oh, do you know what? I'm shit. We need to have a group video chat soon, particularly Becca. I've known you for 5 years.
Is it
Can't
5
argue
or
with that.
6?
We need to just meet up. Yalk might be the first time I meet Liam. He'll just come and stay at my house before we go to Yalk together. It's gonna be that, isn't it? It's like meeting at the train station. Oh god. And you're welcome. So we're gonna go now, and I'll see you next Tuesday, 7 p.m. with somebody else I don't know yet. Probably gonna try and grab Gemma to come on. See ya.